Let us try to understand monopolistic competition. Well, let us introduce monopolistic competition. Monopolistic competition is yet another imperfect competitive market. This market is in fact combination of two markets. As the name suggests, monopolistic competition is a combination of monopoly market and perfectly competitive market. So in this, there are features of monopoly markets and some features of competitive markets are there, which makes this market much more realistic than other markets. This concept of monopolistic competition was first coined by Professor E.H. Chamberlain in 1933. In his book Principles of Monopolistic Competition, he for the first time introduced this concept. According to E.H. Chamberlain, monopolistic competition is a competition between large number of sellers producing close but not same substitutes. Well, it means in perfectly competitive market there are large number of sellers. However, each seller is selling a different unique product. As all the sellers are selling close substitute to each other, hence they are also facing a perfect competition kind of thing. That's where in case of monopolistic competition, each seller have a freedom because its product is not a perfect substitute than other sellers. So he has its own unique product with different features, whereas all the sellers are selling the product which are close substitute to each other. Hence, there is a competition also. So, in case of monopolistic competition, the competition is not on price. That's where it is also known as non-price competitive market. Let us understand this in a greater detail why monopolistic competition market is known as non-price competitive market. In case of monopolistic competition, there are large number of sellers which are selling the products which are close substitute but not perfect substitute. Now, what is perfect substitute? Perfect substitute products are products which are similar in shape, size, color, taste, pattern. But as each seller are selling different products, their features are different, their shape, size, color, taste, pattern, all those products or those features are different. So seller try to sell in the market on the basis of features rather than price. So every seller will try to show that my product is different on these features and others product are different, and that's where he'll try to create a competition on the basis of features, not on price. Let us take an example of two-wheelers. Now, each two-wheeler manufacturing companies are close substitute of each other's, but they are not perfect substitute. So when you go to a showroom of specific two-wheeler, they'll say, look at this bike. Now it has disc brake of this type. It has alloy wheel of this type. It has this feature which others don't. So the salesman try to sell the product or the producer try to sell the product on features rather than price. So in perfect competitive market, the main focus of a seller is to bring attention of a buyer to the features and then convince him to buy the product. Hence, in case of perfect competition market, the competition is on features rather than price, and hence it is also known as non-price competitive market. There are a lot of examples of perfect competition you can give. Let us take an example from food industry is, let's say, biscuits. You have Parle-G's biscuit and Patanjali's biscuit. They are close substitute of each other, but they are not perfect substitute. So they're trying to sell on not on price but on features. Another example will be on soft drinks like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. So the bottle shape, size is different. So these products are sold on sales advertisement areas rather than on price. Another example I would say automobile industries where you have different products in Indian markets like Hero Hondas and Bajaj. So Hero Honda product will be selling on different features, Bajaj product will be selling on different features. So, in nutshell summary, when I want to explain the concept of monopolistic competition, what do I understand by monopolistic competition? Well, it's a combination of two markets, monopoly market and perfect competition market. Some features of monopoly, some features of perfect competition makes this monopolistic competition very realistic market. In 1933, in the book of Professor E.H. Campbell, the principle of monopolistic competition, for the first time this concept has been coined. According to Professor E.H. Campbell, monopolistic competition is a competitive market where large number of sellers are producing close but not perfect substitutes. Here there are large number of sellers which are selling the product which are close substitute, not perfect substitute. So each seller have a unique feature about its product, like shape, size, color, advertisement. So all those qualities make their product unique than other competitors. So there they enjoy monopolistic feeling, but yes, they are competing with similar companies which are close substitute on features. Hence, they also get a feel of competition. Here, the competition lies on features of a commodity like taste, size, shape, pattern, advertisements, hoardings, discounts, and not on price. Hence, perfect competition is also known as non price competitive market.